Good morning from Charlotte, North Carolina. Today is the 25th of April. It is 7 o'clock. I got my AC on. I got it, you know, not, I just want to get the room done. See what you do if you got an air conditioner that it's not that great, like a portable air conditioner, turn it on in the morning. It'll get the room cold before it gets hot in the afternoon. Today it's going to be 81 degrees. Now, I want to tell you something, guys. I have no idea what's going on with me. I had to take, and I can't even find it now. Oh, here it is. I had to take these sleep aids. um, as I said before, if you have insomnia, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got to wear your body down so it's tired to sleep. Dogs and cats take naps all day long. You know, we as human beings, we have to have what, 8 hours of sleep a day. As I said, if you're not wearing yourself down, you're not tired to sleep. Unfortunately, I have no idea what's going on with my health, and I don't. Now, this is over 18. I'm trying to set up a model account on Strip Chat, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So I got to do a tutorial on YouTube on how you set it up. What I plan on doing is probably going to take me a month to do it. On Strip Chat, I'm going to do self, CBT, and whipping. Now, it's going to be on a token type setup where slaps, uh, 5 tokens per slap, something stupid like that. You know, um, Queen Dak, like I said, I'm not going to mess with her anymore. She's saying I was arrogant. She doesn't understand that, for me, I get frustrated I am trying to raise sadist girls. Now, for me, my health is still going downhill, and I don't know why. You know, I talk to doctors, and as I said, doctors don't care that much about their patients. They don't. You know, I go to a doctor. Well, let's say you go to a doctor, medical doctor, your practitioner, your primary doctor. You sit down with him or her, for that matter, and you're talking to her, and you're expecting them to know you, but they don't. They don't know nothing about you. You're a number. You're number 560, and you walk in there. Personalized. Even Cinderella has surprised me. With the lack of caring about senior citizens. I got to give Oak Street Health a lot of credit. I really do. I didn't like them at first, but once I got to know what they did for me was remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Now, I don't know what's going on with my health. I really don't. This hasn't always been this way. 2, 3 years ago, I was a very active man. I could eat food. I'm taking some kind of liquid stuff in my stomach, and I'm taking something else, just trying to get myself going. Um, I am a little dismayed at not knowing what is going on with the Charlottetown Terrace where I live, the Charlotte Housing Authority in HUD. I don't understand. I finally got to the point, I was tired of sitting in here having to be naked and sweating. Now, when you get to be an old person, that's what I was telling everybody. When I'm 70 years old, I don't take the heat all that well. And I don't. Now, my stomach, as I said, is shot. As I said, I bet you Dr. Printeville, I like the guy, don't get me wrong. He's a gastrointestinal doctor. I have no problems with him. But he gets to go home and eat him a good meal. Well, I sit here and eat just a little bit of oatmeal. My stomach's going insane, and it really is. Now, I talked about being a loser in life. I was. I was. I never got anywhere with anything that I did. Now as a substance abuse counselor, I was very good at what I did, but I was certified, and the state of North Carolina decided they want to go licensure. A licensure requires a graduate degree, which I never was able to go because I couldn't get a grant. Now, for me right now, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't. And I'm trying to figure it out. Um, as I said before, Oak Street Health, I got to give them a lot of credit because they have a case manager, social workers, they have their own transportation to come pick you up. They don't have to call Lyft or Uber, but sometimes when their vans are very busy, they do. I will miss Oak Street Health. I really will miss them. Centerwell, I'm sorry to say again, is a strange. I don't understand them. I did something and somebody else got upset about it or said something about it. When I type in my computer, what does Centerwell Primary Care do? I don't understand what they do. To me, they're no more than like me going to Novant or Atrium to see a doctor. They don't offer nothing for the senior citizen. Let me do this. And boy, I feel terrible today, guys. I mean, I just feel like crap. And still trying to figure out how to set up strip chat. I don't have a clue. And let's see here. What was I going to say? Centerwell. My stomach feels bad. I don't understand. What is a home? You see, I don't understand this. Is it because I have United Healthcare now instead of Humana that it's that way? What do they do? What do they send her home? What do they do? I don't understand them. I really don't understand them at all, period. They're claiming that they help people recovering from illness, injury, surgery, man. That's just regular. That is just a regular clinic. I can go to Atrium doctors, they'll do the same thing. Um, all they do, now here you go. Look at this. Look at this. They said social work services to address emotional, social, and practical needs. I don't understand this. And I called them up and I said, do you have is this just, are they just making this up? That's what I think they're doing. They're just making it up. Now, like I said, guys, my health is about at 40, 45, 50%, you know. And it is, don't feel like I'm getting adequate sleep. And as I've said before, insomnia is simply that you're just not wearing your body down and your body's not tired. Body's not tired, it's hard for it to sleep. Also, my stomach will be messed up for the rest of my life. Oh man, I feel bad. I feel bad. Now, what I'll do is take a nap in a little bit, you know. Now, I will say, being a man and going on strip chat as a model, there'll be a lot of homosexual men. That's the way it is. And they're going to expect me. And as I've said, if you are gay, man, and you want to go on strip chat or chatterbait to start, put in there you like women. And they'll try, all those guys will give you tons of tokens to convert you to be gay. So I am feeling extremely bad today on Saturday, April the 25th, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't have a clue. I don't. But my AC, this is bizarre. I mean, that we have to have portable ACs. I talked to about 3 or 4 other residents here. Some said they had no heating or air conditioning at all. Others said they had one of these personal ACs. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. So I end this to say simply subscribe. Get me out of this weird scenario that I'm in. And it is a shame, but let me explain something about being a male webcam model. Females don't go to these sites at all. They don't need to unless they're lesbians. So I'm going to end this vlog to say I have no idea what's wrong with me. I have no energy at all, period. I am going to be doing some B12 next month. Now, as for Queen Dak, I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I think what got her angry is I wasn't giving her enough token tips. That's what it is. And Anastasia Beyond, the same thing. I wasn't giving her enough token tips. And that's basically it, guys. My health, like I said, is around 45-50% today. I want it at 100%. This THC Delta 10, I didn't do any of it yesterday. I did none at all. So I'm going to be working on this floor a little bit more. I don't know what got spilled. Something got spilled here, and I don't know what it is. But like I said, what is, and what will be, will be. I want you to, I'm going to say this every single time. If you have hate, get rid of it. It's a cancer, and it'll make you a miserable person. Walk in life with love. Thank you to my subscribers. One day, I'm going to hit that promote button, and I'm going to be a professional YouTuber. Peace.